everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Loads of you waiting. Great to see you. So we've got loads of people here with us. Hi, Rachel. These my bluebirds. Rachel, Lorna. Hi, darling. Jill Cowan. Hello, sweetie. Good to see you up north. I bet it's cold up there, isn't it? Is it snowy? Or have we just got it in the Midlands? Sandy Davis. Hello, Pat Roberts. Yeah, the weather here is we've got a big dump of snow, and then the sunshine came out, which is gorgeous, melted it a bit, then it started snowing again, and it's been like that all day. Snow melt, snow melt. So it's not snowing at the moment, but by end of the show it might be. It looks pretty, not great for driving. Well, the roads are okay, but not that we're going anywhere. So have you got your cup of tea ready? I've got my peppermint tea. Mm. That is good. Hi, Sharon Harris. Kerry, hello, darling. Another one of our bluebirds. Georgina, Petra, Margaret, Sean, Lynn, Helen, Jayshri. Hello, darling. Sarah Bell, hello. From Ireland. Hi, Sarah. Lots of love and kisses. Andrea, Maggie, who is Norfolk too. Alison, Phil Beveridge, hello, darling. Sylvia, Adele, hello, Adele. Jill, Harsha Brooks, hello. Sue, Amanda, oh gosh, so many. Wendy Wallace, hello, darling. Right, so what are we doing? So we've really missed doing our teaching and meeting all of you, because that's one of the best bits of this job. I get paid for this. So yeah, I've really missed seeing everybody, and it's awful to have to postpone and postpone, just like everything, all the dirty weekends. So whilst we're waiting for things to come back to normal, we thought we'd actually do some Zoom dirty weekends, and then we'll go back to normal and have you face to face. But in the meantime, let's get together on Zoom. Is it Zoom, the platform we're going to use? Yes, it is Zoom. So Alfie's going to help you if you have any technical issues, like I would, and he'll give you instructions and talk you through everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to get together on the dates we've arranged, and we're going to get our craft area set up so that you can actually, as if we're there with you in the kitchen or the dining room, so we're basically face to face, and you'll have your kit out, you'll have everything ready, you'll have your cups of tea, get your cakes out, get your packed lunch ready, all the usual things, gin and tonic at the end of the night, and we'll spend a couple of days crafting and teaching. And I'm going to teach just the way I normally do. So that is demonstration led. So what I normally do is after we've done all the introductions and everything like that, I start by demonstrating a section at a time of the project. So we'll do a small little piece. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, basically. It's one little piece at a time. I demonstrate it, then you go off and do it. And whilst that's happening, I will actually go round all the different people on Zoom, and I will actually say, oh, you know, Jill, can I come and see you at the moment? Are you okay? What colours are you doing? You know, do you need any help with that? And every individual person, just like I do when I'm teaching. So, and then we'll do another demonstration, and then we'll move on from there. I will also give you a kit to set up before we start. So it might be pencil, ruler, water bucket, you know, a rag cloth just to clean up, that sort of basic stuff. And it also might be some hints and tips, like you might want to do this cutting out before we start, which will save you time, because I know that when you get your kits you'll be itching to have a play. I just know it. So I'll give you some homework to do before we start, and that'll enable us to get loads and loads done. What else? So technical issues, that's Alfie. Everything like that. Yeah, we'll run normal sort of times, sort of well, we would normally have the registration, wouldn't we? So what we'll probably do, we'll have a almost like a registration to make sure people get on Zoom at the right time, and if anybody needs any help, we can ring you. So we'll have to have like an emergency, you know, mobile or landline number, so that we can talk to you and talk you through getting online and everything is okay. So all of that, and then we'll go through and we'll break for lunch like we normally do. Or what I'll do is I'll say, okay, 11 o'clock, go off and make yourself a cup of tea, a glass of water, whatever you need. Lunch at 1, and then go on through the day like we would normally be, just as if I'm sat there in the kitchen with you. So that's going to be for 2 days. But the really exciting thing is that Alfie knows the prices. Is it how much is normal price? Yeah, so it's the normal price, 175, but that's your teaching, but it's also your kit. And what we've actually done is we've decided to, you know how when you come on a dirty weekend, if you don't know, you would have a kit, but also all the paints, all the luscious, all the stamps are there in the middle of the table as the toolkit, which you borrow and then you leave at the end of the day. Well, we've decided to actually give you those. So the kit is worth a huge amount more than you would normally get if you were coming to visit. And also you don't have to pay hotel bills and stuff like that, which is good. So more stash for your craft room. So let me have a drink of this and then shall we do the reveal? Oh, before we do, what I'd like you to do is, as you normally do, girls, thank you very much, is to, wow, yeah, thank you very much for that comment, that's lovely. If you could help us out by spreading the love, spreading the word, comment below, like and share it, and you will be in with a chance of winning a dirty weekend for yourself or for a friend, whichever. But it is basically worth.
It's the Zoom event.
It's obviously the Zoom event. It's not the actual physical event. It's this event that we're talking about, and it can be any of the dates that we've got this year working on Zoom. Okay, so
if you explain about how the weekend, why we've chosen the weekends we've got at the moment.
Okay, so Alfie is saying if we explain why we've actually chosen the weekends we have, is because a lot of companies do Zoom and virtual classes, but they will have maybe 100, 200 people on it. And the thing about Indigo Blue is, and the thing about the Dirty Weekends is that we've always been really small and really intimate. And yeah, we could have 100, 200 people on Zoom, but I don't like teaching like that. I like to, we get to know each other, we become friends, you know, and it's lovely to properly interact and have a chat and just chill out and just relax. I don't want to be stressed by teaching so many people. So that's why we've kept the numbers down to a really small amount. And that's why we've kept the dates that we have. So, you know, when we are in Manchester, we are going to still do the Zoom virtual Dirty Weekend in Manchester for Manchester. But Alfie's like,
you're getting so complicated.
Am I getting so complicated? Should I just come on in, Alfie? Tell them.
Just the main reason we've got it on those weekends is because those were the original weekends for the live shows.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
but that's what you said.
Alfie says I'm complicating things. Okay, I do apologise. So the dates we have for the Zoom ones are the original dates for the live ones that we had. So instead of messing all the dates up and everything, we are just keeping the dates the same. And instead of them being actually live, they're actually going to be virtual by Zoom. Is that okay? Okay, that's a little bit better. Sorry.
So that also means that it's the same project repeated.
Okay, so that means that just like we would do when we're traveling around the country, it's the same project repeated numerous times throughout the year. Okay, so that's how we would normally do it. It would basically go on tour with a project and we would teach it multiple times throughout the country. The only exception is Exeter.
No, Maidstone.
Maidstone. The only exception is Maidstone because we actually did manage to get there during the relief within the lockdown. So they've already actually done this project. So we're actually going to do a new project for that. So any questions? If I've confused you even further, just message and I'll clear it up with you. Because he won't come on camera, will he not?
No.
No, he won't. He's refusing because he hasn't got his makeup on, so. Okay, I'll give him another coffee. Right, so Okay, shall we have a look at our projects? So we're gonna just have a look at these first. So Duke's coming to say hello. Hello, Dukey. So we have, that's not a great light, is it? See, my monitor's over there, that's why I'm looking over there. So this is a wonderful, beautiful journal. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the head camera. Thanks, Alfie. So let me just bring those in here and move over a little bit. So basically we're going to do a journal cover, and we're going to do all the insides as well. So we've got lots and lots of techniques here. So this is a lovely journal made by Tando for us, and we are going to be using lots of MDF, lots of textures and layers with our beautiful Luscious. Okay, you can choose which colours that you do. So it might be that you want blues and greens, it might be you want reds and yellows, so don't worry about that. You can choose the colours that you have. I would say if you've done this before, there's no reason why you can't do it again, because it would be great to have an extra journal, because why not? You can use them for lots and lots of different things, and also it's really good to repeat techniques. I know that when I've actually done something once, when I come to do it again, it's completely different. So this is the one that I demonstrate on, so it's only partially made and there's lots of demo pieces in there. So we've got lots of lovely techniques in here. Also, I'm going to be doing watercolor techniques because people really like these watercolor techniques. So I'm going to show you how to do these, dirty fingers, using our lovely translucent paint. So we've got lots of lovely techniques here to do, and that's really fun. So we're going to be doing loads of pages as well. Also, these are good for colour swatches. So in actual fact, you could have a journal made up of all your colour swatches of your paint, your Luscious, your pens, and then we've got lots of different pages, different sizes and shapes to work on, and also some thick board pages as well. So we've got loads and loads to play with there, and lots of different techniques, and that is going to take us 2 days to do that, so that we've got, really, there's actually more pages than will actually fit in this journal. It will open about that much by the time that we're finished, which is lovely, and I've really enjoyed doing these. I really have. They've been fantastic. So we're going to go through all of the kit that you get now. Okay, so first of all, we're going to give you 10 paint mats and some paint brushes and a spatula. So even, you know, if you don't have a basic kit, you've got those as well. Okay, so loads of paint mats because I go through loads of them, and also it means that you can cut them up and put them in between your pages if you want to work on a book, or if you've got a few things drying, you can put them to one side. So those are fantastic. Okay, we've given you a full pack of our watercolor card, which is really lovely to work on. Oh, this is Pink Frog, isn't it? This is Pink Frog watercolor card. So you get a full pack of A4, 10 sheets. So I don't know whether you actually saw those paint brushes and everything. We're also going to give you a pot of black gesso and a pot of white gesso as well. So those are those, and you also get a pot of Slap It On Super Thick as well. So I'll put those there. You're also going to get a pack of artist papers. So there's actually 12 sheets in here, and this is the warm set. And we're also going to give you a set of the cool papers. Now, previously, when we've done the class, you might only have had a couple of these sheets. So we're going to give you a full pack of these to play with. So you've got so much more than you actually need. Now let's go on to the lovely binders. So these are the binders that we actually get from Tando. And I'll just open it up for you. It's a lovely big size. It's called a DL, and this measures quite a nice big size. It's got a magic binder at the side, and it's also got inserts as well to get you started off. This is a normal size hole punch spread there. So we've got the binder there. So as I say, if you've done this before, I would encourage you to come back and do it again. So all those girls from Maidstone, you can always join us, you know, it doesn't matter where you are in the country, you can join us. If you live in Maidstone and you want to come on the Manchester one because the dates are convenient for you, then brilliant. So we've also got a DL binder insert pack. So this is brilliant. This basically, sorry for all the noise, but it's so exciting opening all these. So these have got lots of pages in them. So we've got 6 pages, we've got 4 of the big ones, and we've got 2 of the slim ones as well in there. We've also got templates that you can use over and over again. I love these. So you can do like heart shape page or double page spread with these lovely curved ones, so a half heart. Nothing to stop you actually using these in your journaling or your card making. You've got a circle to make double circles like we've done here. Let me just get this one out. There you go. So this is the large circle. Okay, and you can see that that's like from one template, and then you just do a couple. So you've got a large heart, a small heart, a large circle, small circle, and then you've got a page. So you just draw around it, cut it out, and then we've got the tabbed pages as well. So tabbed pages, you have 3 of these. Okay, so the other 2 that go there is you just flip those round. And then you've got a full set. So you've got all those templates as well. This is really nice, thick micron mylar. So those are really, really nice quality. And I love those because I actually use them for lots of different things as well. So there's a whole pack of those. We've got a lovely thick tag. We've got a whole sheet of distressed hearts as well. I love these because they're sort of really sort of chunky and bitten into lots of different shapes. I like these long ones. They're really lovely. Have to have those. Oh, and I adored these. These are fantastic. These are the Moroccan grids, and they just are brilliant. They look superb on here. As you can see, I've used them in the corner here. There we go. And then here are the diamonds and grids. So obviously you can use the diamonds on their own, and you can use the grids either full or empty, as it were. So that gives you lots of lovely texture as well. We're also giving you, I know, I couldn't resist, you see. Once you've seen one thing, you've seen them all. You also get a wings panel as well, which has got more hearts on, but I really like all those wings as well. And then we come on to the stamps. I know this pile is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, isn't it? So you will get 3 collector's edition stamps. We've got Grungy Little Circles, Curly Swirly, Grungy Little Squares. Oh, and Godfrey's saying, hi my love, what better way of spending my golden wedding Zoom on the 20th of March? Liked and shared. Oh, fantastic. We're also getting, sorry, these are mine, so they're well loved. These are Luscious Leaves by Asher. And then we've got Bordering on the Ridiculous, and we've also got Flower Heads. So you've got 2 A6s, 1 A5 and 3 little collector's edition. Now you must use these stamps for the class because that's how I've arranged the whole class. So normally we would have bit of leeway, which you do on some of the other panels, but with the watercolour techniques, I want to use these stamps. Now, a question is that we've got lots of lovely bluebirds out there who are big fans of indigo blue, and they have these stamps already. So Alfie will arrange for you to get a voucher, so you can go on the website and you can actually buy some more stamps with that voucher, but you must have these already in your stash to use on the day. That's very, very important, because we have to do the techniques using these particular stamps, okay, for the watercolor techniques, because it's all designed to go with those. So if you have those stamps already and you don't want any more coming, we can arrange that with Alfie to get a voucher for you to buy more stamps. So there is that choice. Okay, so right, these were just how I've actually cut out all of my pages all ready to go. So that's going to be your homework out, but don't worry, we'll let you know about that closer to the time. Now, we still haven't finished, because we are also going to give you a set of Luscious as well. Not the whole set, no. I know we're generous, but come on. But you can actually, let me turn it this way around. Let me just grab a mouthful of tea. Yeah, no, that's a kit. You're absolutely right. It's a huge kit, but we've always been generous, haven't we? So what I'm saying is we're saving money on the hiring of the room, so obviously we're going to give that back to you by way of extra kit. Okay, so you can choose a set of Luscious that is going to be your choice. Okay, so you can see here that I've got sort of reds and golds, and these are sort of blues. These are like peacock colours, and you can choose any set of 5 Luscious. Wow, I know, 5 different colours. Of course you can use your Luscious at home as well, but you have a choice of any of these: Mermaid in the pink, Vintage Florals, Cottage Garden, Sweetie Shop, Metallics, Perfect Peacock, and Rusty Verdigris. So, you know, what's not to love? So add them to your stash of Luscious, and away you go. So as you can see here, Rusty Verdigris is like, you've got black, you've got a lovely verdigris, which is a duotone. You get that orange, the teal, and also that Unicorn Dreams. Those are going to give you really rich, deep colours. Absolutely delicious. Peacock, obviously the peacock colours. Metallics, obviously all the metallic colours, so your gold, your copper, your bronze, your silver, etc. Sweetie Shop is, as it says, it's Parma Violets, it's Lemon Sherbet, it's Fizzy Pop, it's Cherry Lips, and it's also bubblegum, I think that is, yeah. So all your lovely light springy sort of ones. We've got Cottage Garden, which is, yeah, just as you would imagine, a lovely cottage garden in the summertime. So you've got a beautiful buttercup yellow, you've got the blue fuchsia, you've got the lawn, coral, raspberry. Vintage Florals, again, more of a vintage tone, still the sort of floral, you know, you've got your green, your pinks, your reds, all in there. This is all on the website, so you can actually have a look at every single one, and you can actually choose which kit you want and what's in which one. What's in which one? You know what I mean. So in the pink has got Steampunk Lilac, it's got Dragon's Blood, Bullfinch, one of my favourites, Unicorn Tears, and Pink, and Mermaid, all the mermaid colours, of course, Crushed Velvet, Lime Spritzer, Mermaid Tresses, Mermaid Tails, and Poseidon Blue. And then, of course, we've got Spring in Your Step, which is the brand new set. Okay, so we have Rosy Glow, we have Sparkling Waterfall, Watermelon, Bottle Sunshine, and there's one missing. What's the one missing? There's another one in that set. It's around here somewhere. Okay, so you get a choice of whichever kit and you get 5. Okay, so you get a choice of all of those. Okie doke. Right. Now, it wouldn't be right for us to say get these without giving you a brand new palette as well, would it? And it doesn't matter if you've already got one, because look at me, I'm on my 2nd one and nearly on my 3rd. So you get a palette which you can use with your luscious. When you mix water with it, you can actually do those. And you could do that as homework as well. If you wanted to get your set of 5 luscious and use this and get it all filled up, you can do beforehand.
Stacey, Ellen is just asking, are these paints or inks? Pastes? What are they?
I do beg your pardon, Stacey. Lots of people know what luscious is and do forget sometimes to actually explain. I do apologise. So, Stacey, these are luscious. So these are a pigment powder. I beg your pardon. So these are a pigment powder, and what we have done is we have put in pigment in here, but we've also added mica as well to give it a sparkle. Okay, let me just move that to one side and grab a paintbrush and my palette. So what's this colour? Teal, of course. I always go for teal. Just going to move that up. So you can use these many different ways. Because they're a powder, you can mix them in with your texture paste, your slap it on thick. You can mix it with clay, with resin. It can go on all sorts. It has actually got a binder in it as well, so you don't actually have to put a binder in or mix it with gum arabic, none of those. So it's already got a binder, it's got pigment in, and it's also got mica, so it's fantastic. And if you just want to make a watercolor, you get a brush, you dip it in water. Just check where my teal is. Dip it in water and then just put it into your palette. Add some more water, dip it in again. Warm water is best actually, mine's cold, but warm water is best, and then you can just mix it in, and this creates a beautiful watercolor. Okay, now because we've actually just mixed it with watercolor, once it's dry you can reconstitute it by just adding a bit of water, and I like to mix it so that it's the consistency of single cream. Basically, that's a little bit thin for my liking, but this actually will go onto watercolor paper. It'll go onto black card white. We've actually used it to color the front of the journal here. And Anne's offering to come and make me a peppermint tea. Bless your cotton socks. It would be lovely to see you, Anne. Can't wait for lockdown when we can actually get together over a scone, bit of cream and jam and a cup of tea. That would be lovely. Okay, so you can see I've put all my different colours here, and this is a scrap of black card, and you can see that it gives you the most beautiful pigment payoff, but also it gives you that luster, that beautiful luscious colour. And a lot of my colours are duotone, so depending what the light hits, it might change colour. For example, the Verdigris, that's a beautiful colour. Anyway, the duotones are actually on the website. You can see those which are duotone. Okay, and we continually bring out new colours of those. And what I've done is I've just punched some stickers, just cheap stickers, and put them on the front, coloured it in with the colour that's underneath, and then written on the top once it's dry of what's inside. And yes, it is a dirty palette. It's well loved, so you get an empty palette with that, with your selection. Okay, I hope that answers your question. If you've got any more questions, I have actually got on Facebook Live, just look on here at previous Facebooks, and you will see that there is a whole range of classes to do with luscious techniques. So we have 4 different demonstrations going on and they're free to watch, and I just go through very quickly lots of different techniques to go with them. So you can learn lots on there. So there's 4 of them, so there's basically about 4 hours worth. Okay, so we're also going to be using some paints as well, some indigo blue paints. These are mine, as you can see, well loved. And again, what I've done is I've put stickers on the top and painted them so that I wouldn't keep them upside down like I normally do. So people who know me know that when I demonstrate, I turn them upside down so I see the colours. And then some bright spark said, well, why don't you just do what you do with the others? So again, we're going to be using our translucent colours for this class. So there is a choice of a couple of sets of colours as well. So you will get 5 translucent paints as well for this this class. So again, you can choose which one you go for. I personally would go for the one that's got the slate grey in. It's called Kay's Choice. And that's the one that I use the most of. So it's called Kay's Choice. There is a choice to go with, but I would recommend that one because then I can show you how to mix your colours, get different tones, and it's got a good range of colours in them. So that's Kay's Choice in the translucent.
We've had a few people ask, is it suitable for beginner?
Okay, so all my classes are suitable for an absolute beginner because we start with absolute basics. And because the way I teach is demonstration led, we also go very, very slowly as well, so that we do just a little bit at a time, then we go and do it, and then we come back, we do another little bit. But also because we've got a small number of people on Zoom, it means that we can actually spend time going around talking to people and getting to know your level and helping you through that. And so again, that's why we're not having like 200 people on Zoom. So yes, it's absolutely good for beginners. Age range, I would say probably about age 10 and upwards. We have sort of said 12, haven't we, in the past? Age 12, but it just depends on your child. If your child is going to be able to concentrate and enjoy that for so long, then absolutely, it's completely up to you. If you want to share the Zoom with somebody in your household that is in your bubble, then we can arrange that also as well. It will be a reduced fee because there's 2 of you on Zoom at the same time. I'll have to ask Alfie about that because I've just dropped that in there.
Just made it up.
I've just made it up as I've gone along. Yeah, just how Alfie likes it, basically. Just make it up as you go along, Kay. Just, Okay, so this is everything that we've got. Do you ever remember Cracker Jack? It's a bit like Cracker Jack, isn't it? So we've got palettes, we've got binders, we've got loads of stamps, we've got panels.
Will the project be finished in 2 days?
Will the project be finished in 2 days? It will.
And are you going to show the project for Maidstone?
Am I going to show the project for Maidstone? No, I'm not. Sorry. Alfie's laughing at me. Why? Because I haven't finished it yet. I know what it is, but yeah, we haven't done it yet. Come on, give me a break.
And on the Zoom, will they see and hear each other?
Will they see and hear each other? What we normally do is people are on mute until I actually talk to them. And then we can have a conversation. So obviously everybody can hear that conversation that goes on. As far as speaking to each other, I don't think that's possible on Zoom. I think it's just
it would interrupt the class.
Yeah, it would interrupt the class. So you would all be on mute when I'm demonstrating, and then if anybody wants to ask a question, it's sort of wave at me, and then you can ask a question and then everyone can hear that. So that's usually how it works. I would say yes, teaching is so good.
Hannah Grace says age 10.
Anna Gray say age 10. Anna Gray, listen, darling, you can come on my class anytime. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's why I put the age up. I mean down. It was 12, and then I thought, yes, we know someone who's 10. Okay, so hi Helen. Thank you very much. Yeah, the paints are lush. Will you be able to do this as a beginner? Yes, absolutely. And Jill's just commented there. Stacey, Angela, and hello there. This kit keeps on giving. Absolutely, Wendy, of course. Well, we like to give value for money, don't we? So yeah.
Can you give us a clue for Maidstone?
Can you give us a clue for Maidstone? Honey bun. Honestly, as soon as I know properly, you'll know. I can't say now because I haven't actually finished it and I haven't tested it out and stuff like that. So no, it is a while off. So yeah, just be patient with me, darling. But if you come on another of these, you won't be disappointed, I'm sure. But I'll just wait for Maidstone. Oh dear. Linda, hi. Wendy, hi, darling. Oh, that's lovely. Fab, it's so exciting. Thanks, it's just what I need to start me off. Absolutely. So, if you've never done anything like this before, this is perfect because it is step by step, beautiful techniques, lovely pages to go by, and then we go into more sort of mixed media, layering, backgrounds, that sort of thing. I'm going to show you how to do easy backgrounds, which is sticking a piece of paper on a background so that you don't have to worry about that, and then you can just concentrate on the stamping and main images, but so we're going to go through from absolute beginner all the way through. So as your confidence grows, so will your pages. And as I say, I'll give you homework to do before we start so that we can actually not waste any time. I'll get you to take all these bits out of the backing and put them in little boxes. I'll get you to make all your little pages. Sorry, that sigh in the background is our dog Daisy. So you'll see that, I'll get you to do all of these, make all these up. So, you've got a bit of homework beforehand. And then you can, so I'll do a Facebook Live going through all of the homework, and it'll be in your kit as well.
So if you can just go over exactly what the deal is, how much it is, what's included, because people have been joining all the time and they've just got me kind of showing stuff.
Oh, okay. So Alfie's just asked, could you just go over, recap again, what's included, what's it all about? So basically it's £175, and that is 2 days worth of teaching on Zoom, and it's a small class. We are reducing the numbers so that I do have time to go around everybody and actually speak to people individually in between the demonstrations. The demonstrations are sort of like half an hour, between 10 minutes and half an hour long. We'll do a demonstration, you'll watch that, you'll ask questions, blah, 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 then you'll go and start doing that yourself. Meanwhile, I'll work my way around the class, actually talking to everybody. That £175 is going to get you a really nice class kit. So very, very quickly, you will see that I've got everything for the class and more. So there's loads and loads of things included. The only thing you will need is some basic materials, a nice space to sit at with good lighting, maybe some water to wash your brushes in, that sort of thing. You pack lunch ready, although we tend to have about an hour for lunch to give yourself time to relax, walk around the garden, that sort of thing. It includes all your stamps as well. So normally we would actually be lending you stamps to use, but you will actually get the stamps and you'll get to keep them. If you have these stamps already in your stash, we can give you a voucher to buy more stamps, but you must have these available on the day because this is important for the watercolour techniques. We are going to be doing this journal. We are going to be using our lovely products, so that includes the Luscious, the paints, slap it on, gesso, all of those will be provided. Oh, I forgot as well, sorry, this is a mucky one because it's mine. A big full-size bottle of slap it on mats, that will be included as well. A couple of brushes and a palette knife also. So that's your £175 for your whole kit, which is worth about plus upwards of £180. So basically you're paying for your teaching and you get your kit free. Easy, as simple as that. So absolutely, it's one of those why not deals, as they say on telly.
Also video.
Also, oh yes, very, very important. So I'm actually going to sit for a couple of days and go through all of the demonstrations all in one go, and we're going to film that separately, and then you'll have the opportunity after the class to download that and keep it forever. So not only are you getting the class, but you're getting a video to keep forever and reference as well. So that won't be a recording of the Zoom, because that would be, you know, 16 hours worth of chit chat, as well as the demos. I'm actually going to do just the demonstrations from start to finish all the way through, so that you've got that as a reference, so you know that if you were like, oh, I didn't know how to do this page and I'm not quite sure what we did, then I can actually go back and say, right, okay, this is at the beginning of the teaching, maybe about 4 o'clock, you can zoom it across and you can actually see me demonstrating these. So all of these classes, all of the watercolor techniques, all the stamping techniques, all the mixed media techniques, all the layering of the paints, all of that will be on that download for you, so you can actually easily. Oh, we're going to put it on DVD, a CD DVD thing, or is it going to be downloadable?
The plan I was planning to send it out in kits.
Okay, so Alf is going to actually burn that to a CD for you, so so then you can just slot it either into your computer or your telly box or whatever, but you will also have that, so that's good as well.
What time are the Zooms?
What time is it? So we will basically be live throughout the day. So the class, I will be here live through Zoom all day long. We will have registration about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we'll go through till about 4 or 5 o'clock UK time, that is. And that will be on the Saturday, and then the same again on a Sunday. Sunday we normally finish a little bit earlier, so then that's maybe 3:30, 4 o'clock, but it just depends on the class basically. If we need a little bit more time, then we have more time. If we don't, then we don't. But I'm always class led, so it just depends on how much you guys need. Yeah, so yeah, so it's 2 full days, and I will be live during that time. I may nip it off and just, you know, have my lunch at lunchtime, or whatever. So, but I am available live during that time. Okay, Jill wants to start now. I know, Jill. I know, it's really exciting. So I'm just reading some of you.
So much better than Jack.
It's so much better than Cracker Jack. Thanks very much. Can we swap stamps? I've already answered that. So yes, you can swap stamps if you already have them, but you must have these available on the day to use, because it's very specific. The watercolor techniques that I've devised go with these particular stamps. Do have other stamps available to use on your mixed media pages, because that is not less important, but it's more a case of you can decide what you want to do on those pages. Okay, any more? Wow, that's nice, thank you. I'm so excited about this, actually. It's going to be really good, and we're going to use our Indigo Bluebirds, which is our design team, as guinea pigs on Zoom beforehand. So I've already told them that we're going to be doing a little Zoom just to make sure that it all works technically and everything beforehand. So we'll be having a playtime with that. Jill says you can arrange with Alfie to have a voucher and then choose your own. Yeah.
So just if you can just clarify that all the dates are on our website,
So
indigoblue.com.
all the dates are on our website, indigoblue.com. So you can have a look at classes and dirty weekends there. Why do we call them dirty weekends? It's because we usually end up with paint everywhere, paint in our hair, paint on our hands, paint on our trousers, and it's got nothing to do with what you might think initially. It's a dirty weekend because we're having fun crafting with paints and stuff. So that's why we call it that.
The winner will be chosen on Wednesday.
Okay, so thank you so much for being with us. Make sure you do comment, like and share to be in with a chance of winning a Zoom virtual dirty weekend with us, which includes the kit as well. So a huge amount is worth so much money, and we'd be delighted to choose the person who will be announced on Wednesday.
And Petra's asked, what's a bluebird?
And Petra's asked, what's a bluebird? You guys are bluebirds. You guys who follow us, who are very supportive of our small family firm here in the UK, in Nottinghamshire, you are our bluebirds. And oh, sorry, the design team are bluebirds. You're our bluebells. Alfie's like, what are you on? I'm hungry, I need my tea. So our design team are our bluebirds, and they are an amazing bunch of ladies. So the lead is Carolyn Lakin. We also have Rachel Fisher, Mary Sturman, Jill Humphrey, Julia Watts, Lorna, of course, Lorna, and Sue Jacob, who's new, and Lorna's fairly new. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, we've got Monique as well, and Helen sometimes helps out, Helen Pritchett. So we have a very, very, very talented team of designers on our bluebirds, and the bluebells are our fans, our Indigo Blue fans who join us and support us. So we are very, very lucky to have such a lovely family of people to support us and help us. So thank you very much. Any more questions? Got loads and loads of comments, which is really lovely. Thank you so much. Good luck with the competition. Please tell your friends, and we'll be putting the kit together for you, and looking forward to your choices and making the DVD and everything happen. So lots of love to everybody. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there. Stay safe, wear your masks, and don't go out in the snow because it's warmer inside with a cup of tea. Say goodbye, Alfie.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Lots of love, and see you very soon.